Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Octopath Traveler. Today, well, I actually didn't steal from these kids last time. Now, I already went ahead and I stole her 200% stuff. And this guy over here, he actually has a quest item, rock egg ingredient used in dish for the king. So let's go ahead and steal that. We already actually had one of those before, so I'm assuming that's going to be a side quest here at some point, or somewhere else at some point. And we'll worry about that then. Let's go up here and talk to Cyrus and get our final character, which I'm assuming we're gonna get rid of Elf. Oh no, we already get rid of Elfin. Therian? I really don't know what character he's supposed to be, like what type of character. We'll find out. Yes, I think I know who stole the tomb. Perhaps I should go have a little chat with him, just to make sure we all understand one another. His name is Cyrus, and he dances in the rain, and he is a scholar. So mage? Is he a mage? At the Astaldam, this is Atlasdam, nestled in the fertile plains of the Flatlands. It is home to the Royal Academy, where many a scholar studies night and day to bring the light of knowledge to the royal family and to all of the realm. He passes a day in the halls of the Great Library, devouring tomes to his heart's content. It is in the library that he learns of a grievous theft. Certain that one of his fellow scholars is a culprit, Cyrus sets out alone to confront the man, but not really alone, just, you know, in story-wise. In his shadowy, subterranean study, he will need wise allies on the path he has chosen, you know, to walk alone and to confront this man. Sure. Where are you? You're down here. You have less HP than, like, Ophelia did when she joined. Okay, we're gonna get rid of Therian, I think, for now. Yeah. Though we have 4 or 3 mages, I guess we really can't get around that, right? Because Primrose is kind of a mage, well, is a mage slash buffer. Ophelia is a healer slash light mage. I don't know what Cyrus is. Hanette she's pretty much just physical, but her summons are fantastic. So, I don't know. I really like Therian and Elfin. I actually like all of them, though. Ulbrich is kind of... right now, Ulfric is more of a tank than he is a DPS, given his HP, while Hanette is more DPS than she is tank. From my standpoint, anyways, looking at their character-wise, they can both do a lot of damage, though Hanette seems to be able to do a ton of damage compared to Ulbrich, and Ulbrich can just tank it. We should be fine. It's a prologue. If things go awry, we can always switch the party. Oh, you're a teacher?
And so it was that Atlasdam was founded some 2 centuries ago. Indeed, our fair city-state is among the longest standing on the continent of Orsterra.
Orsterra. Oh, remember that, not Austria. Orsterra.
But there was another city-state with a history as long and proud as our own.
The Joustin?
That came to a tragic ruin only 8 short years ago. Now, who can tell me its name? How about you, Therese?
I think it was...
Now. No need to get all flustered.
You're just gonna fail.
There's no shame in not knowing an answer, so long as you have a desire to learn.
Or it's like the final exam.
The answer is in your textbook. Go on now, look it up.
Yes, Professor. Let's see. I believe it was Hornburg.
Who did you voice?
That is correct.
Because you also sound very familiar.
Hornburg was ruled over by a royal family said to be descended from priests of an ancient and long-forgotten religion. On the other hand, our fair Atlasdam was founded by one of the original clans that inhabited the Flatlands. Who can tell me how many clans lived in the Flatlands at the time?
Oh, at least 2.
The histories have it that 8 clans did live in the Flatlands in those days.
That is a lot. Apparently you're a princess.
Correct you are, Your Highness. It was a time of great strife here in the Flatlands as the 8 clans waged a long and bitter war. Change would come when the armies of Grandport invaded these lands some 2 centuries ago. At the time, the rulers of Grandport sought to exert their influence over territories inland.
Okay.
Ironically, this compelled the warring tribes to put aside their differences and unite against their common foe.
Good for them?
Oh, but look at the time. We'll pick up where we left off next time. Don't forget to read chapters 3 and 4 before our next lecture. And be prepared to answer questions on any of the material within.
Or you flunk.
Yes, Professor. Thank you for another most stimulating lecture, Professor Albright.
My name's Cyrus Albright? Actually a pretty dope-ass name. So, Therese, handmaiden to the princess?
Hello?
Professor Albright, Mercedes from the Royal Library came by with a message for you. Seems today is your lucky day. You've been granted permission to enter the special archives.
Splendid.
Finally, I can begin my research. The library is just outside the palace. I'd best make haste. Alright, so, status. You are definitely a mage, okay. You are scrutinized. Interrogate a subject to glean the knowledge you seek. Fail and your reputation in the town will suffer. Gain insight into one of your enemy's weakness at the start of a battle. Really? Oh. Okay. Fireball, Ice, Wind. Oh. Well, okay. So you're fire, ice, and lightning. Huh. Is that right? Is that right? Okay. Sure, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. So you are the legit mage of the group then.
Oh.
Professor?
Professor Albright.
Oh, love triangle? Dude, if he's your professor, you can't do that. Also, you're a princess. Oh, thanks heavens you're still here. I thought I had missed you.
Your Highness.
What can I do for you, Your Highness?
The truth of the matter
If you
is-
could spare the time, I had a question about something we learned today.
But of course.
Your Highness, it would be my pleasure to answer anything. After all, my role as your tutor is as important to me as my research. Unfortunately, I cannot spare much time. Is the question a quick one?
Indeed.
Yes, Professor, it won't take long. I was just wondering about the ancient religion of Hornburg. Pray tell, what did they worship?
Very astute of you.
A very astute question, Your Highness. However, I fear that nearly all the texts detailing the nature of the religion were burned and lost when Hornburg fell. I see a shame that.
The truth is...
I do, however, have a theory of my own. I believe that the royal family of Homburg were guardians of an ancient power. Mind you, this is not ideal speculation. My theory is based on the fact that...
Oh.
Dots. Oh, just completely dejected. And she stood there the entire time, apparently. Let us continue the discussion another time. My apologies for keeping you, Professor.
With pleasure.
No need to apologize, and it would be my pleasure, Your Highness. That such a question occurred to you is a sign of a sharp and curious mind.
Why, thank you.
Your lectures on the history of the realm are most fascinating to me. For if I do not learn of our past, how can I lead my people to a bright future? You are a smart, young, potential leader in the future.
Indeed.
A most admirable philosophy, Your Highness. The people of this land are truly fortunate to be led by one of such wisdom and kindness. As I am truly fortunate to have the opportunity to serve in some small way. You are far too kind, Professor Albright. I am proud to be your student.
Ah,
Oh damn, running late.
good day.
Pray do not forget your assignment, Your Highness.
Farewell.
Of course, Professor.
Ah, Therese.
Oh, hello there, Therese.
Yes.
Did you have a question for me as well?
No.
No. Good day, Professor. I think she likes you a little bit too much. I'll call the cops, Cyrus. Don't you chance it. Actually, I have no idea how old these people are, but still. Got my eye on you. Where we going? We're going down here.
It's me, Cyrus.
Good day, Mercedes. Cyrus Albright here to browse the special archives. Oh, Professor Albright, you're looking quite eager today. When I heard that the original copy of the Church of the Flame, a complete Historia, had been donated to our archives, I simply had to be the first to see it.
I see.
You're more on top of a collection than I am. Just sign here.
With pleasure.
With pleasure, apparently. It's like, now your soul belongs to me. Huh. Is something amiss?
Actually,
For someone known as the most brilliant mind in the Royal Academy, when you talk about books, you're as giddy as a schoolboy. When you put it that way, yes, much as a child is fascinated by a new toy, I am titillated by the prospect of acquiring new knowledge.
I see.
Right, the expression on your face says it all. Anyways, everything seems to be in order. Enjoy your quest for knowledge, Professor.
Many thanks.
I most certainly will. To the door behind her? Oh, to the side? Wait, what?
What have we here?
How odd, the tome is nowhere to be found. Did someone return it to the wrong shelf? Not here either.
An interesting dilemma.
These archives are strictly guarded and curated. Whoever could have it gone?
Professor Albright.
The headmaster would see you at once. Of all the times to... Oh well. Might I ask you a favor? What might that be?
The truth is...
The tome I mentioned before seems to have gone missing. Could you locate it for me?
see.
Missing, huh? I'll begin looking at once, Professor.
Many thanks.
So we gotta go see Dumbledore?
Cyrus Albright, by your request, sir.
Do enter.
You are a lot younger than I thought you'd be.
My apologies for summoning you on such short notice.
What is that portrait?
How might I be of assistance, Headmaster?
Oh, is that the
treatise on
mustache?
arcane studies you published. What in the gods' names were you thinking?
Sir? I do believe I made my hypothesis perfectly clear.
I'm not talking about your hypothesis. You went out of your way to cite one of the texts in our special archives. The knowledge housed in those tomes is the Royal Academy's greatest treasure.
Okay.
It is not to be divulged to the public at your whim. Laying it bare in one of your silly papers is out of the question.
I am fully aware of the value of those tomes, Headmaster. It is for that very reason I would share the knowledge with my peers.
You are to share nothing. That wisdom is for the Academy and the Academy alone.
That's not really a good mindset.
But that goes against everything.
Enough, Cyrus!
Even my best argument is sure to fall on deaf ears.
I know, you should just do it.
The Headmaster sees knowledge as a medal or precious stone, something to be appreciated by its rightful owner alone.
So, we steal all the books in the special archives. Got it.
Knowledge is power, and power is to be hoarded. An unfortunate attitude.
That is true, actually. That is an unfortunate attitude. Knowledge should be
My
shared.
sincere apologies, Headmaster. It won't happen again. Is there anything else you need of me?
That is all. You may go. Wait, there was one last thing.
Sir?
I heard the special archives will be closing early today. If you have research to do there, I would do so quickly.
I mean, I was just there, but you called me away because you're an idiot.
Good gods. It's as if he enjoys watching me.
I mean, I think he does, so we should stab him. Well, maybe not stab. Throw a fireball.
Headmaster. In that case, I'll be on my way.
Dude, that portrait kind of looks like he has red eyes and a shit-eating grin, but it's just his red eyes and mustache.
Enter.
Excuse me.
Oh, is it Therese?
What's the matter?
Yes, what is it, Therese?
Hmm.
Dots? It's about Professor Albright, sir. What are you doing, girl? Like, wait.
Hello there. Sure is rain.
Are you gonna, like, try to set him up? Oh, that's rude, girl. I thought you had, like, a crush on him.
Can I help you?
Ah, Professor Albright.
A moment of your time.
Did you have any luck finding the tome?
My apologies.
I'm afraid not.
Say it is not so.
Oh, this is most unfortunate. One might conclude it had been stolen.
Actually,
Professor, taking books out from these archives is strictly forbidden. And as you know, the keys to the vault are entrusted to only a select few. Quite honestly, it would be easier to steal the crown off the king's head. Hey, Therian, you get any good books recently? An impregnable vault and disappearing tome. It would seem we have quite the mystery on our hands. And the mysteries of the world are meant to be solved. Or so the scholar in me says. Would you not agree? If it had been stolen, I would say it's a job for the city guard. But I can see you won't let it go until you crack the case, as it were.
Indeed.
You could say that, indeed. A habit I just can't seem to break. Once a puzzle is placed before me, I simply cannot rest until I've worked out the solution.
I see.
Well, far be it from me to stand in your way. It must be tough being a genius.
Leave it to me.
I will not deny it. Worry not. The tome will be back on the shelves before you can bat an eyelash.
Take care.
Right, thanks. Best of luck in your search. You're very calm about this.
Time to do some research.
And the game is afoot. Alright, Sherlock, calm down. Now, where to begin my search? I suppose I should inquire with Mercedes as to where the keys to the library are stored. The guard at the front door would know who has been frequenting the library recently, as might my fellow scholars. Then perhaps I shall pay the headmaster a visit as well. Scrutinize, so it's the same thing as inquire? I guess, yeah? Huh, okay, who are you? Russell's situation. Oh, he has a gambling debt. Good for him. Okay, so the headmaster and the guard out front. Oh, so it's definitely gonna be the headmaster, yeah? Okay, so we already scrutinized you. Okay, is it gonna be who I inquired with and Scrutinize are gonna share? Yeah, from the looks of it anyways. Let's go over here and see what's going on with the headmaster. So that's why we couldn't inquire with them earlier, because they wanted us to wait till we get scrutinized. Nothing there. Nothing there. And empty, of course. Well, it's not empty. There's a guy standing there, but still. Hey, where's your lady friend? Headmaster situation. Okay. He has a key, this is true, but the dust gathered upon it. Okay, never mind. Just fade to black, I guess.
Splendid.
That should be all the information I need to solve the case. Oh. Yeah, this one.
But of course.
Of course, it all makes sense now. There are only 2 keys to the archive, one belonging to the headmaster and one to the guardsman. Whose key was used to unlock the archives? The guards. The headmaster key is safely locked away in his office. Furthermore, he hasn't visited the archive today. Probably should have read those. On the other hand, the guard has been acting suspiciously lately, even sleeping while on active duty. Oh.
Oh.
It would be all too easy a task to lift the key off his person. So it is possible the guard is our man.
No.
He would have no motive. Culprit must be someone who understands the true value of the tome. Which is to say, one of my colleagues. Was that Russell guy? And most likely one who has accrued a frightful gambling debt.
Which means that...
Put it all together and our villain is clearly the headmaster. It's Russell.
Yes.
Indubitably, the shifty scholar Russell. Yes, I dare say my logic is foolproof. Probably.
Shall we begin?
Now all that remains is to find our man and make him confess to the crime. What has it? He's been doing his research underground these days. Conveniently open now.
Now then.
I think it's time I did some field work of my own. And so I have taken upon myself to investigate this suspicious scholar. Interested in coming along, are you? It seems you have quite the curious streak in you, or streak in you. But, of course, mysteries exist only to be solved. After all, it's of utmost importance to remember that. Ah, but there I go again. Don't let me talk your ear off, but I will be glad for your help. Let's get right to business then. No doubt we'll find Russell in his laboratory down below. Sure. I guess we can do that, like, next time, though? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like below. If you're not subscribed yet, when you have my video section, check out some of the content, see if it's to your liking. Once again, thank you for watching. Hope you all have a great day.